resignation statement he can't tell the truth. He isn't being forced out anti-democratically. A select committee of the Commons has decided to tell the Commons their views about his behaviour. It is a committee chaired with a majority of Conservatives, and it would be the House of Commons that would decide whether he should pay a penalty, not the committee. But the second and overwhelmingly the most important issue here is that this is now a vitally important nail in the Brexit coffin, because Boris lied about Brexit time and time again. Nigel Farage has now admitted that Brexit has failed. And the unforgivable damage to this country that has been done on the basis of those lies is actually incorporated in this one man. His departure is a nail in the Brexit coffin.
Well, in saying that, you are actually answering something he put in his statement. I am not alone, he said, in thinking that there is a witch hunt underway to take revenge for Brexit and ultimately to reverse the 2016 referendum result. My removal is the necessary first step, and I believe there has been a concerted attempt to bring it about. Has there?
It is preposterous to think that a Conservative committee in the House of Commons is seeking to redress the Brexit issue over the very serious allegations that the Prime Minister lied to the House of Commons. He has played his typical game. He's looked at the report. He knows the damage that it will create. And so he has decided to go and avoid the humiliation of being censored by the Tories in the House of Commons and possibly fighting a by-election that he would lose. It is typical Johnsonian manipulation of the events, and we've seen it time and time again.
When Boris Johnson announced his candidature to become Tory leader, the announcement was that he would be like a chair, effectively, in Downing Street should he win. Why was the Tory party incapable of ensuring that happened? There was a recognition that he kind of needed support for this job.
Well, the truth is that the Prime Minister is immensely powerful once they have got the job. And Boris Johnson was extraordinarily skillful in appealing to both Tory MPs and to a wider public with the basic case that our economic problems, the stagnation in living standards, was because of our membership of the European Union, of the bureaucrats, of the blob, as it was called, of the BBC, and all these people who were identified in order to persuade a narrow majority of the British people that if they voted for Brexit, the problems would go away. The truth is, they haven't gone away. They're getting worse day by day. That anyone who knows anything about what's going on in this country knows that Brexit is a disaster. And the quicker the truth is told to the British people, the better the chance that we'll restore our relationship with Europe.
How will people remember Boris Johnson? What is his legacy?
His legacy is to have broken the achievements of the Tory governments of the second half of the 20th century. Whether it was Hal Macmillan or Ted Heath or Margaret Thatcher, step by step, they took us back into the heart of Europe. And Boris Johnson, in a total travesty of the real world, fractured that Tory achievement.
Much indeed. Michael Heseltine there.